Okay, so something that often gets lost among this huge problem that has all this intricate information going on through it is a very important fact that we had shown along the way. So, what is that fact? Well, let's erase some of this. We know that this is true. We just proved it. We know all this stuff is true. True. Let me get rid of that. Clear up the diagram a little bit. I'm just getting rid of all this excess information. And let's focus on something very interesting that we happened to stumble across as a part of our proof, which is this simple fact right here. Now, why is this such an interesting fact that AD over DB is equal to AE over AC? Well, let's draw the triangle as best we can, or as accurately as we can, to match the diagram we were given. So we had something like this, where you got A on the top. Actually, let me use a thicker. There we go. A on the top, B, then C. And we had a parallel line. Well, the other parallel line was the one like this, which contained our points D and E. And we've shown. So we just simplified the diagram we were given. Okay, so what? Now, let's look at, and if you forget, like I know I just erased all the work, but you can just look at the previous video and you'll see how we got this result. And it's a very crucial result because what this is implying is that if you have a parallel line going through a triangle, a line that's parallel with one of the sides of the triangle, it splits it up into a nice proportion. That being, we can make a ratio AD over DB, the one side of the small triangle over the larger side, equivalent to AE over CE, the other portion of the larger side of the triangle. So now we don't just have to make ratios like AD over AB. We can just focus on individual sides, like this ratio over this ratio, and this one over this one, instead of how we normally would on the entire lengths of AB and AC. It actually is a very important theorem. We're going to use it a lot. It is a very handy ratio, and it will come into play if you know how to use it. It is going to save you a ton of time and typically a lot of work.